what do we have here? 7 and 8. Large knight enclosure is fine. Backing off is fine. Depending on what he plays here. Ooh, that's a kind of a strange one. You want the top, but he doesn't want to attach to get it. A little bit strange. This is I absolutely hate the attachment. But the one time where I think it's okay is when we clearly already have a stone around the star point and we're building for that. So here is when I will say the attachment is okay. This puts less pressure on black. So technically, if black really wanted to troll, we could just jump in here immediately because in terms of what black can do to still live, black can go ahead and play here. Black can still leave. Our liberties are fine. So we don't really have to respond to E15 because we haven't been attached to. We haven't been pincered. Our ability to get a base hasn't been blocked. Therefore, it's not severe. So if we want to, we can just jump back in there. That said, there's no reason to be jealous of the top territory. It's just a kind of a cute thing you could do. What do we do? Do we jump back?
So should white have been more severe? I guess that's
Yeah, the attachment here is what I would expect
okay.
in something like this, standard pattern. This, I can see this going badly depending on how you're going to play it.
Yeah, I've never really dealt with this. Actually, I don't know like any Joseki, so I was mostly on instinct and shape.
Okay. For me, it's simple. I get a base. The attachment might be okay, but the attachment by definition is starting a fight with our opponent. There are some sequences, if you know them, great, fantastic, you'll settle. But I mean, if your opponent plays like a kick on you right now, you respond, and then congratulations, you have Sente again. So you get a base, you get Sente. Seems fine to me. Good deal.
Right.
Here, you don't really know what's going to happen. Actually, this gets dangerous. Your opponent could block here, and you might be saying, but I can go and play this way. True, you can, and then you'll get completely surrounded. That is a little bit of a bummer. I mean, we're not going to die here, but we are completely surrounded, so we'll be reducing influence the entire game. And if we don't want to play a game where we're reducing influence the entire game, we can just go ahead and, hello, not that. And yeah, just not be surrounded. If we're not surrounded, then not the type of game we're going to play. Simple as that.
I see.
All right, so you played here, you got yourself a base, into a jump. All right, good. Don't have to respond to it, but you can. Out of curiosity, why not that?
So I was nervous about the top expanding, and so I wanted to get as close to it as possible.
That is not at all the answer I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to be like, well, I saw that there's a poke point here and I didn't want him to poke me. And I would have been like, all right, well, what you got to notice is he's not going to poke you because you can Atari your way out of here and connect her to stone. None of that, however, went according to script. That's a weird one you gave, because in exchange for trying to get closer to that, you are leaving behind an elephant eye,
Right.
which then results in a whole bunch of pushes and cuts and weirdo things. I think this is just a lot simpler. To be fair, though, you don't have to respond here at all, and you can play wherever you want, because you've also got this if you're in any danger here whatsoever.
Right, yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, so block the extension. Nope. Well, okay, that's big, but I prefer to take away my opponent's extension from the enclosure, and I'll even do you one better, and I'll probably play this one too. This is a very, very standard one. 9 times out of 10, they will push you away from the corner so they can actually keep their points. If, on the other hand, they invite you in, there are multiple ways that we can play this. This way is one in which it just reverts back to a 3-3 Joseki. And way number 2, which is more proper, we play here, they play here, we connect, and then whichever way they don't defend, we'll go ahead and just Hane and then make a little tiger mouth and live in the corner. So if they play like this, for example, then we can be like, hey, I can play here and I'm alive now.
Okay,
and then the cutting point. Playing here isn't terrible, but I don't like that they get that bottom left-hand corner that we have to invade now. Kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. Ooh. I like that. I might like... No, I'm not gonna tell you that. Never mind. Ignore that. Nope, I didn't say anything. That's fine. All right. There's one move that I want you to play next, and I bet you don't play it.
Definitely not.
I knew it.
Sorry.
I wanted you to play away. Like following second line is bad. Same as first. Like if your opponent plays here, I'm just gonna be not responding to him. Because if we play elsewhere, don't play this. It's slow. The worst thing they do is play here, and it accomplishes nothing. Like a little bit of reduction. Even that, if there's a larger move elsewhere, I'd be tempted to play that too. Because they have to like commit a lot of stones to the killing of the 3.
Right.
So if I'm getting like 4 moves elsewhere, I can probably do more damage than the 3 stones.
Yeah, but it depends. Can you show like an example where those moves would actually be rather than just putting them in the upper right? Because I get confused about this.
Let me see where he played next when he gets sent out of here to see if he... Okay, he doesn't. Does he play it at all ever? Hold on. No, he doesn't. Okay. So where I would be playing here is this one. Because from a 3 stone wall, he's sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And general rule of thumb is like size of wall +1. So 6 bases for a 3 stone wall, that's just too far.
Mhm.
General rule set. If he tries to cap you, like without even really spending a lot of time trying to read this, I can see there's plenty of... Oh, actually, no, we got one more forcing move here, don't we? Yeah. We've got like a base like that without even really being able to read more than 1 stone ahead. So this area is not territory, which means you're going to get kicked. But he can't surround you either because like there's a hole there. Technically, you could attach to here and probably kill the upper left in its entirety.
Mhm.
So this is just fine. If you were at all concerned that maybe you couldn't get out of here, like maybe this was like 1 stone or 2 stones larger, let's go ahead and make that a real thing on the board. There we go. Completely screws up the left-hand side, but let's just forget about that for now. Then you'd want to jump so you can get past that that dangerous wall on the left-hand side faster. That's when we'd use a 1-point jump instead. But that's not really applicable here because it's only a 3 stone wall. We can get in and get out easy peasy. But all right, you played there. This should die.
Yeah, it did in the end. Kind of just
You
like for
almost got
funsies.
it actually.
I
That's
I
an
didn't.
LKO.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I looked it up on Josekipedia like after the game, and found that move, but
I mean, he should be able to kill you. But that is a classic not so good move. He needs to honey on the side. When you've nowhere to go, that works. Oh, this is actually really good for you. As long as we play... okay. Okay, you got good ideas. But the main concern here right now
Mhm.
is we got ourselves this that we need to duplicate here.
Right.
Having all of this would be fantastic, but we don't want to lose it all or we're very in trouble. So for that, we get to this point, I might just play this.
I see.
Just make sure that there's like no weird attachments or deep invasions that they can perform. Or, I mean, you could just go for the throat and play in here too. That'd be fun. I like this move
feel
personally.
Attaching on the star point on Q4 is still work even though you play O10. Right? There's an invasion in there.
You can do this, yes. But this is going to go... Okay, a really quick example. We can keep it out of the area that we're interested in.
No,
Because we're interested
how
in this
about-
corner to match
no,
the
I was
bottom
thinking-
left-hand corner.
I was thinking the attachment inside on Q4.
Attachment inside. Oh, that'll kill. Don't
Yeah.
allow him to get into the corner. Therefore, he has to make 2 eyes essentially in what amounts to be this area or find a way to escape the net. And that's going to require, like you can imagine, to get to here, you would need like a small knight, a small knight, a small knight. Yeah, we need
There's
like
no
4
way,
moves to
there's
get
no
out.
way making a base on R on the third line.
No, no way. We would have to do a deep dive into the attachment here or something. And as long as we just don't invite him in before this Q4 attach, there should be no way to live in there now.
Okay, I always thought that the large knight move in the corner is very easily invadable.
It
there.
is until there's more moves on the outside. Like before this kind of stuff, yeah, you could probably play here because getting out is a lot easier since the stones are all separated. We could play something like literally this
I see.
and just connect on back. Something nice and light. But once we start getting those extra moves in, which is also why I want to play the 1-point jump, or maybe even was this variation? No, where was the variation? Where are you? Yeah, here. Maybe even something like this one. Then yeah, if we can't get out, then we're just in trouble. We have to live local. And this isn't a bad idea for that kind of thing. To be honest, it's very, very cosmic. Like we're saying the entire right-hand side is ours. He's going to invade us, and then we're just going to kill him for kicks. If that doesn't work, however, we made a slight boo-boo. But hey, maybe he just dies. I don't like the connection back. I do like things like this. I don't care if the 2 stones die. Fine, if they're dead, whoops, I don't care. They're, yeah, that happened. But keeping this at right-hand side is the most important thing. And then black needs to be invaded by white like right now. Regretfully, I do not know how to do that safely.
Maybe
I mean,
a
you
cap.
could start with this one and then go into the shoulder hit and see what happens. See if we can't make light shape quickly. But yeah, we're going to be playing everywhere immediately. Because we can't leave. We're sealed in. So just any force move that you can think of for as long as you can and hope that gives you some shape to live in. That's dead. It could live in the corner. I'll let it live in the corner. I don't even care.
Yeah,
And then I'll just take the remainder of this. Because this is larger than those points in the corner. As it stands, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, ruin the shape. That kind of invites the shape. I'd be a little bit more interested in this one, to be honest. Like, even if we're just going to go ahead and just start poking things, we can see that that's only 1 eye tops, which is some very, very crude poking. This, yeah. Got to be a little careful. Poke that out, sure. And then the turn is going to be important. And then, this would be my move. And I'd use the other ones for co-threats if I can. I don't think there's going to be a co involved in his life and death, but I try to keep him alive in case there is. Yeah, if he plays here, I mean, we play this one. There's like there's no eye here anymore. Ruh-roh. I've got very sad news for you. That is alive.
I see, yeah.
On the bright side, you played the wrong one, so you can play the Hane and kill him. Woohoo! Wait, what? No. Does that change anything? So this is allowing cuts to happen for no good reason. I guess you're fine here. Bad habit to be in. Because you play here, there's nothing.
Okay.
Like, we can't imagine any eye being played. And everything's nice and solid and connected. So this board, you're okay, though. Yeah. I guess this is just dead now?
Yeah, you're gonna hate this. I accidentally played too fast and let it live.
He plays what, T10 and then you connect it or something?
That's exactly what happened, yeah.
Yep. Ooh, almost. Yeah, here into here is your best bet. Because
Right.
then we might go in the cut here, yeah. Oh, you live.
No.
Yes.
How? Well, I don't,
I don't know.
but how is that alive? I mean,
Maybe it isn't. He saw this of all things? How dare he? All right, so there's this into this. There's a connection there. Uh, arg. Yeah, all right. I guess that one's gonna be the lie. Ah, it's gonna be dead. Okay. That's weird. To be fair, this should have just been this one. There should have been no option for like any variations where there's gonna be a co or a potential life. Yeah. I think that covers this game. Wait, no, hold on. Let's go see it.
I guess we have
Let's
another
go see.
15 minutes, so maybe go for one more.
If they're dead, take note. Don't hunt. Don't block them. If they want to run clear across the board, if they're dead, who cares? That
Okay.
way you're never tempted to get into the same bad idea.
Yeah.
Or if they hunt, just make sure you do that throw in. And then you can
Okay.
go and back off that way. So yeah. The Hane is just bad practice.
Yeah, we were caught up in like quick end game, and I was like, oh, Hane on the first line, gotcha.
New.
Gotcha.